Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have something new. It has hit the drugstore. It has just come to Canada. It came a little bit earlier to the United States, but we just got it here. And it is the new Maybelline Burgundy Bar Palette. Yes. When I first saw this at the drugstore, I was kind of excited because I really do like the colors in here. But sometimes with drugstore palettes, they're hit and miss. So I wasn't too sure if I wanted it. But then it came with a tester and I put my fingers in the tester and damn, the pigmentation on this was unbelievable. It was like quality, it's the quality of a high-end palette. I have high-end palettes that are not even as good as this. So I have not used it yet. I'm going to create a look with it on my eye and give you the final verdict. So if you would like to see me apply the Burgundy Bar palette to my eye, please keep watching. Okay, so first I'm going to apply an eyeshadow primer. Today I'm going to use the CoverGirl Lid Lockup. I actually really like this primer. It's really thin, but it creates kind of this tacky base to your eye. If you are more mature and you're looking for an eyeshadow primer, I think that you should check this one out. Some of the eyeshadow primers are too thick and it really just kind of goops up the eyelid, but this one is so thin and it doesn't have a ton of pigmentation. It covers a bit, but it's not like intense. So I think that you should check this out if you have more of a mature eye. You probably will really like this. I'm actually surprised on how much I like this. I was not sure about it, but I've been using it for the last couple weeks and I've been really enjoying it. Actually get a little brush in the palette, has a tiny little end, then it has a sponge tip end. To be quite honest with you, I probably will not really be using this. The little end kind of looks shitty. And then the sponge tip, well, it might be good to pack on some glitter, but other than that, I'm probably gonna skip on the little applicator. We're gonna take this first shade here and I'm going to start applying this to my eye. Okay, it is so pigmented to the point where that's a little extreme. That is one intense highlight. I kind of wish they made a base color that had like no shimmer, just straight up matte, but they didn't do that, so. I'm actually just gonna take another kind of shadow. It's a single shadow. This is by that Kiss Professional New York. I'm just taking this. It's called Undressed, and I'm just gonna add a little bit, kind of just to set the eyelid, but I don't want the whole thing to be shimmery like underneath the eyebrow. So I'm just gonna dip into that. So that's the only thing about this palette. I really wish that they created more of a matte and neutral color for the whole lid. So next I'm gonna take this matte kind of light brown shade here in the corner. It's more of a taupe-ish kind of color. So we're gonna take that with a crease brush. This is the Quo Crease Shadow Brush. And I'm gonna start working that into my crease. I'm gonna smudge the same color underneath. I'm gonna take this probably the most burgundy color in the whole palette. So I'm gonna take this shade here and I'm gonna work that into the brush and start to pack that on the outside of my eye. This is so pigmented. It's amazing. I'm telling you, this palette, it's worth the money. Then I'm taking more of a fluffy brush and I'm gonna start to kind of blend that outwards. I like to go back in with the same fluffy brush we used in the crease. And I like to take some more of that brown shade and kind of now you're going to want to really start to blend everything together. I'm actually going to take this little edge of this brush that they give us. I'm going to dip it into this really dark shade here. And I'm going to use this kind of on the outside to create a little bit more definition, add a little bit more drama. I'm also going to bring that same shade underneath the lash line, just keeping it right in the very corner. So now I'm going to start to take this shade here, this was beside the dark shade we just used, and I'm going to start packing that on, focusing it more on the center of the lid. Okay, so for the inner corner of my eye in this area, I'm actually gonna use this little sponge thing that has come with the palette, but I just don't know what shade. I think I'm gonna go in with this really gold shimmery shade. So we're gonna take this one here. I'm also gonna take this shade up here, which is a little bit lighter, and I'm going to throw that in the very, very, very corner of my eye. Okay, so for this look, I'm definitely gonna do a wing. So I'm gonna take my Shu Uemura. This is the M Brown gel liner. If you're looking at buying a gel liner, I'm telling you, need to check this out because I've had this for, I'm not joking you, so long now, and it has not dried out. So many of these pot liners, they dry out really fast. This one I've had for, I can't even tell you, like it's been years. So it does not dry out. I don't know what's in this stuff, but it's amazing. I'm gonna take this little brush. This is a Joe Fresh liner brow brush. I'm gonna follow the edge here that we've created. Okay, so next I am going to curl my eyelashes. Apply one coat of my Lise Watche Dramatique Mascara in waterproof, just a light coat. So I'm going to apply a pair of the Ardell Demi Wispies. My bottom lashes, I'm just going to apply some Clinique. It's the Workout 24-Hour Mascara. I actually like this mascara. I tested it out. It works really well on the bottom lashes. The brush is small and it does not smudge. So next is one of the hardest parts. I have to pick a lip. I always find this so difficult. I don't want to go too extreme just because my eye is extreme. I want to do something a little bit more soft. So for my lip, I'm going to be using the NYX. It's a Suede Matte Lip Liner in Soft Spoken. So I'm just going to outline my lips. Okay, so I'm first going to use Maybelline number 045 Pink Me Up. I'm going to place that down. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of number 545. This is the Matte Beige Babe. Just a little. I'm gonna place this more in the center of my lips. I forgot to set my face, so I'm gonna use the Revlon Photo Ready Prep Set Refresh. Okay, so this is my finished look using the new Maybelline Burgundy Bar Palette. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is one of the best drugstore palettes I've ever used, ever. Usually they're really chalky, they don't blend very well. This one is so pigmented, blends beautifully. The only complaint I have about this palette is I just wish they had more of a base color without such a shine, but other than that, there's no complaints. This palette is unbelievable. I think it's amazing if you like this kind of color scheme, and if you also are looking for shimmers for the most part, you're going to want to add this to your collection. It is worth every penny because it is spectacular. It is creamy, it is blendable. I look like I just used a high-end palette. I'm obsessed. This is definitely one of my new favorites to be using. And the fact that it's affordable, I love it that much more. I'm gonna list down below all the products that I've used on my face off camera, just in case you're curious about anything. But if you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.